to the Simple Podcast.
I think it's after I sang last week or Sunday. I think I blew my trachea out. So I'm not,
no.
The thing about here, let's go straight out.
Jump into it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching on Facebook. We're live every Monday. If you're listening to the audio version later in the week, join us Monday afternoons, 3:30.
Yeah, so we come back after Sunday and we talk about, backstage, behind the scenes, what it takes to pull this off, okay? So back in the day, when I would sing a lot, it's like a muscle. So you use it and it strengthens. But so if you don't, it just doesn't quite
weakens.
It weakens. It don't quite have the same. And as you age, as you look at any rock star out there, other than Bryan Adams, I would like to point out.
Ageless one.
I don't understand that. Me and Angie just were dumbfounded.
How old is he now?
66.
Wow.
So the reason I say that is like.
Not 6'7".
Not 6'7".
6'7". I don't even understand either, but
Nobody does. It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. But what I was going to say is, when you scream and you're like a screamer as a singer, I don't know how it withstands. It has to be genetics, because there are other people like Steven Tyler, Aerosmith. I mean, you could go through whoever. How do they keep that muscle? Because Steven lost his. Bon Jovi lost his.
Audio Adrenaline.
Audio Adrenaline, Mark Stewart. I mean, go Christian music. I like it.
There we go.
Evan, you brought in like
There we go.
it's like a blown out. A trachea is gone.
But he wrote a whole book about it, right? Losing his voice.
Yes.
He had it in the Do Good store.
So I don't know. It's unbelievable. He sounds just like the record and just like he did 30 years ago. It was my first concert ever was Bryan Adams.
Well, I'm going to pause first real quick.
Go ahead.
You know who Bryan Adams is?
He don't know who he is.
No. Can you name one song?
Name one. Summer of 69.
Got my first real 6.
I'd have to hear it. I'm an R&B guy.
What about Robin? You remember the movie Robin Hood?
No, he's never seen Robin Hood. It was early 90s.
I was born in the early 90s.
Evan gets mad at me. No, I don't know how old everybody
Like
is.
the cartoon Robin Hood?
No.
All right.
Kevin Costner Robin Hood.
No. I do know who Kevin Costner is.
That's good.
There we go.
All right, so let's do this as an
History
assignment.
lesson.
No, I mean, you're fixing to go into Thanksgiving, okay? So let's go in and you and your lovely Bryan go back and watch the old Robin Hood with Kevin Costner.
Okay, we can do that.
Hey, cheers on that.
You know they're making a new
I'll watch it. Courtney probably
Robin
won't.
Hood's coming back.
Court, you can do it.
She's not a movie person.
All right, anyway, all I was saying is so like Chris Fulco, everybody's talking. People are texting me
That
about
was on the
singing.
list. You said
Yeah, they were
That's
texting
the
about
song.
singing and all that. I mean, that was awesome. I don't like doing it because I feel like it's, hey, look at me. I'm a preacher and a singer. I mean, but I understand. Like for that, it was for Chris too. Chris was like, man, he hadn't played in a long time, and it was a cool song. And another thing is, let me clear up the record. Some people think we wrote it or that Chris wrote it. That is, I believe Larry Fleet is his name, and it was a duet with Morgan Wallen or Wallen.
Oh, okay.
See, now you sound old. Morgan Wallen, one of the biggest.
This is why we
music
had
stars in the
young
world.
people.
Morgan Wallen's a bad boy.
But I don't listen to country music.
Right.
Really.
I don't.
I'm not a big country music guy.
I do listen to country
Do
music.
you? I mean, I like rock and roll, obviously, and I like probably a little soul, a little funk, a little. I mean, I like something with, Earth, Wind, and Fire. If you go me, I want to have fun, and then I want to rock out. Now, country has good lyrics, and it has good stories, and it has good things that make you think, and that's why I thought the song was perfect. But I had to learn it. I'd never heard it before.
Yeah.
So then what that means is, for me, just as behind the scenes, that means I have to sing it over and over again because I don't know how to sing other than by memory. Like you learn it. Repetition. So I'm not like musicians and play by ear. So, like if you certain chords or whatever, all of those, great musicians can do either one.
They hear the tune and just go.
Yeah, they could, but I have to do it by ear. So that means I have to kind of learn it and hear it. That's why it can be a little flat. You can be a little pitchy, dog.
But it really was great. It really capped off the end of the service.
And that was Fulco of 100%. Chris Fulco. He really made all that happen. So shout out to Chris and everybody that listened, and thank you for your kind words, because you were following up with a message in the previous of being an encourager and using your words to encourage me, and I'm very grateful for that.
These lessons build on each other.
That's it. We're going to give Josh a little Summer 69, though, Josh. You've heard this.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
there you go.
I guess I just didn't know it was him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's little Bryan Adams, son. Come on, son.
There you go.
Hey,
Heard
I'm
that in
gonna
at
tell you-
least 5 movies, I feel like.
Well, what I'm saying is like 20,000 people sold out, young,
American
old,
Airlines in Dallas.
Yeah. It was really, really fun. And I took all my kids, but I raised my kids on it. So they heard it in the car. You know, you go on trips, you're doing whatever, they're hearing whatever. So it brought out good memories, and it was a lot of fun. Pat Benatar opened up. She's 70 something.
Dang.
Which, I mean, that's.
You know who that is, John?
That's incredible.
No, you don't know it. No, he don't know who that is.
That's incredible to me, though, with these people that are, their 60s and 70s are still doing the stuff they were singing in their late 20s, early 30s.
No offense to Dean Semanco. I cannot imagine him getting up and trying to go and perform on a concert tour at his age.
No, and that's what, and it's a valid point. Of what we sat there and said was, I'm 56, okay? So imagine 10 years from now. Number one, Bryan Adams is about as big as my pinky. This dude is skinny. He is a small little Canadian fella. So when he gave me the old knucks, I mean, he was like a little mini hand.
Right. Y'all make contact. If you didn't see the service Sunday.
He gave me, he came down the aisle and I gave him knucks. He was like a little mini hand.
You saying Jared Goff little hands this morning.
Oh, boy, Jared Goff hands.
Yeah, it was smaller now.
Oh, man.
And he had kind of a bigger head, which I appreciate because I got a big head.
Oh, yeah, so big head's repping out.
Yeah, so it was like a big head with a little body, but he's skinny. That dude's little. And he just sang for like 3 hours straight. A lot of Simple Church people there, too. I saw a lot of people. Hey, man, hey.
Recognize you?
Oh, yeah, they were all talking. We were all cutting up, having a good time. But
hit me with your best shot, Josh.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Pat Benatar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a little history.
I know these people. I guess I didn't know who sang it.
Yeah, that's these are iconic old 80s songs. I mean,
what you grew up on.
But it's what you grew up on. But all that to say, I was very thankful because we did get to go with the family. Jason and Christy, we went over there. We stayed at the W, which, if you're going to a concert backstage
at American Airlines,
they raise the price up on the weekends that there's something going to be there. But dude, it is the way to do it. You walk in, walk out, they valet you. You don't have to fight parking. You just walk over there. We only did it for one night just because, we're in and out. So it's one of those things where you kind of go, this is the way it is. This is sweet, and we paid for it was the kids' Christmas. So the only way we did this, Christmas. All right, here's a little insight for you.
Come on.
Parenting 101.
Oh, I love these.
Okay.
I do.
This is as we learn, as we have aged, and Angie would agree with this because she's I don't make these decisions by myself. I'm like, hey, I'm thinking this. Yeah. What do you think about this? This is really, really true now. Experiences over stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So here's why. You got to have some stuff because it's kids and there's things that you buy them and whatever. But if you can put your money towards doing something together as a family, there's a memory to that. And it doesn't, I'm not talking about Disney. Everybody's always like, no, sometimes it's just the small stuff. It's like, a good example is you and Mallory also went on a little date.
That's right.
And y'all went and saw somebody that I'm not familiar with.
Ben Record.
Right. Yeah. But it goes to both.
Yep.
This is where you're thankful for, you're creating experiences over buying stuff that you don't really always need.
For Christmas last year, we bought them tickets for the Disney concert, the Villains and all this stuff in New Orleans.
And they loved it.
The highlight of their year.
We did Marvel.
Forever.
My kids were little. We did the Marvel experience when it came out in Dallas.
Yeah.
Remember it was like Hulk and Captain America. And it's all like a live action thing. Well, all I'm saying is when you look back, stuff breaks. It rushed. You can't find it.
It breaks real fast.
Right.
And
if you can go out and if you can get your child off of a device and they're experiencing other things.
You showed the picture of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, Grand Canyon. And again, it was how we did. We don't have a lot of money either. I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, how do you do all this? But the truth is that was Allegiant. So we flew the cheapest, like that $79 flight to Vegas. Rented a car and we drove.
It's the best cheap airline. Though.
So it's like, so we're Shreveport, so it's direct.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, we love Legion. But this is why I say that. It's like those experiences and then we rode in a compact car, all five of us. We didn't even rent a big SUV or nothing. But I was like, hey, we can do it. Let's just save the pile in. And it's part of the memory and all of those things are going on. So concerts this year was what we did. Then we're going, like for Thanksgiving, we're going to go spend some time together at the beach. We've never done that before. We would always have other things, but as we've aged, we look back and go, man, do you really need more stuff? We'll buy a couple of gifts for them now.
Ian remembers it all, though.
Ian don't remember it.
Did you ever see that video?
The boy never does.
Hey,
that video?
All right, and I figured that out. This trip.
Okay.
This is more inside. behind the scenes.
We have video evidence when he was the intern, and
Yes.
Ian one day they were talking about stuff. And
Can you put a link? I don't know. if
rattle
you
off? I can put the link. I'll find it. I don't know if I can find it right now live, but I'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah, that's
Go
what I'm
check
saying,
them out
yeah.
if you're listening. If you're on Facebook, but Ian, he went through and just grilled him on things he remembered, and Ian didn't remember 95% of things.
Okay, yeah, like so we were talking about experiences
From his childhood.
from their little.
Me and Dom are gonna fight if you don't remember all the stuff.
You were ready.
Oh,
to fight.
they won't. But here's what I'm saying: they don't, but they do, and this is part of the problem. We were in Frisco. Okay, so the concert's in downtown Dallas, and then we decided to go to PF Chang's, which is the Colony, Grandscape or whatever. So we're driving up there, and it hit me. We used to take the kids on vacation to Frisco before Frisco was Frisco.
Yeah.
Before Cowboys were there, PGA was there. I mean, all this stuff's going on, and we're driving, and it hit me on why they don't remember stuff. Now, this is for y'all too. Okay. When the kids got in the car when we were young, we were the generation that started with DVD players.
Mm-hmm. I was
So-
watching those DVD players.
Okay, so think about this now. And like when we grew up, I'm 56. All you looked at were telephone poles, cuz you counting them like in a truck going by.
We saw what you were looking at. You were
buggy.
laying on top of the
Yeah.
car.
you didn't have anything to look at. I mean, you just sat back there and you breathe in your mama smoke from the Marlboro 100. You hope the windows are down so you don't die of lung cancer. But that's okay. So you just rode around, mama smoking, radio's on, windows down. Okay. So then I can remember driving to my grandmother's house. I can remember like stuff like,
Scenery.
yeah, scenery, like, different things.
Milestones,
Like, yeah. Okay, so if you go ask them, like, hey, man, do y'all remember? Like, no, I don't remember that. Because all you were watching was, like, whatever.
Finding
in the
Nemo
back,
and-
Yeah, you're watching a video. And if you think about it, it makes sense, though, because all they do is they're zoning into what they're looking at. And then when we get out, we would go, hey, we're going to the hotel room. What happens when you get in the hotel room? They go in there and turn something on the TV.
Plug in their headphones.
Plug in their headphones, wherever it is. And then you finally get them out, and they'll go, oh, yeah, I remember going to whatever. But the majority of the time,
They were in their own world.
they're in their own world, either watching something in a DVD, and that's why he's making movies now, I guess. So maybe it'll pay off at the end.
Pay off.
He's not doing animation though. He's doing a L'Oreal commercial right now. So we'll see what
Found
happens.
it. 2022. We'll put the link in the video.
Yeah,
Sure.
I knew. Evan's good at that. He'll find all that.
We got some folks watching, commenting. Dave Kruger, super fan. They're listening. So
Hey,
I feel
Krug.
for you, Josh. It is harder to be young like that. That's my father-in-law.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, and those are all. I mean, it's silly, but it's like you're thankful for each stage because every stage is different. But if I could look back, I don't think I would buy as much junk. I think I would go more on experience side. One other thing, they're going to Juarez. They leave Friday.
Yeah.
Correct.
Friday,
Okay.
5 a.m.
This is what I would be putting my money towards. I wish that we took our kids young. Okay. But the younger you can get your child out of the country, the better their perspective is. This last week's message was on perspective.
Yep.
So the more you put them in experiences other than stuff and help them to see things different from you, whether that's in a local community. That's why I work with a hub or the rescue. Like when they're feeding and all this stuff, like look online, like we can find all this stuff for you, but take your child to feed the homeless, not out on the streets all the time. Because some people, the reason that's a little bit dicey is because some people are trying to not have them in certain places. But if you go with Rescue Mission, the hub,
Right.
they're safe. It's organized.
Controlled
Systems to
environments,
help them,
too.
right.
Yeah, and they got systems, but they can also, your child can then begin to have questions about that. You dialogue about that. Those are things that they begin to remember and have these experiences.
Yeah.
Where, my kids to this day, going to Juarez is still some of their greatest memories. We go as much as we can just because that's an experience they do remember. Now, he don't remember Disney. Wish I could get that money back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. He's like, man, I don't really. I'm like, but do you remember? Oh, yeah, man. And here's the other reason. There is a strong emotion attached to whatever the experience was.
Well, it's always shocking, too, talking to adults, grown people who
Oh, yeah.
have never been out of the country, never done anything outside their
Out
city,
of
their
this
area,
state.
their region. Right. And they grew up their whole life, and it just opens up so much for you. So going with you in high school,
Yeah.
and that was a huge part of my life growing up. And now our kids are getting to go and do that. And it's a big
Yeah, and you got, and the thing, if you're listening to this podcast, you can go with a lot of different people, but the church is going a lot. Some church is going a lot.
We just had all the trips launched for 2026. There's more than ever.
Going
There's
to
a first-time
Africa,
Juarez trip in
Honduras,
January.
Juarez.
The cheapest, easiest to get to. It's the shortest trip.
I'm going to try to go on that one, too,
Yeah.
again, just because if you've never been, that's one to get on, and it's in January.
It's President's Day weekend.
It's President's Day weekend. If there's any way possible, it is cheap. It is a great experience.
And we say cheap. I mean, it's $400 or $500, and in the
Right.
scheme of things,
But
it's
yeah,
really not that much,
yeah.
especially now. And what are you going to spend it on instead?
Hold on, and let me just and
Go.
you're right. It sounds a little high, but
Depends
here's
on
what,
who it is, right?
This is all of your gas, all of your transportation,
Great
all
food.
of your lodging, the best food you're ever
Great
going to eat in
food.
your life. Or how many days is it? 4
This
days?
one's, I think, 4.
4 days for $400 or whatever it is.
You can't stay anywhere for
You
that.
can't beat that.
You can't.
And not to mention, it's somebody leading the trip for you. You don't have to worry about logistics and
there's
details.
gonna be,
And
I mean, there's just things that happen on those trips that don't happen anywhere else. I still go back to it. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do locally. Okay. There's a lot of things, and we'll talk about that too. I got a good buddy, Putt's birthday's coming up this week, and we're going to do Laundry Love this, I think maybe like Wednesday or Thursday this week.
Yeah.
Where you can, talk to a laundromat. We go in, we take it over a few hours, we pay for everybody's laundry and let your kid experience
we've done
that.
it at church. 4
Yeah,
or
we've
5
done
times
it. Yeah, a
over the
lot of
years.
times back in
Different
in-
groups have taken it on and carried
Yeah, carry it on. So there are things you can do locally, but it is awesome to be able to have those experiences because it burns in their mind.
And I think we say it often, but it's because it matters and because you need to be convinced to try it. Because you go and you do Laundry Love is great, but you still have to wake up that day in your house. You still have to get the laundry. You still have to figure out all this stuff. There's always that there. But when you get away, like you've said over and over again, it takes you out of your comfort zone and pushes you to do something.
And how this ties back into the message. So, because if you're going like we're trying to, whatever I talk on Sunday, we're trying to carry it on. It is perspective. It's perspective, and it gives you gratitude. When your kids are ungrateful, okay, and every kid has been ungrateful, including mine and myself. I'm ungrateful. You can put yourself in a position where you go, man, I got a lot to be grateful for. Seeing something different, experiencing something different really does it. Now, there's a lot of other ways to do it. Okay, the holidays are a great reminder. So if you're mentally struggling during the holidays, you're depressed, you don't have family,
You've lost somebody this
you've
year.
lost somebody, go to a nursing home. Go find a place that can need the encouragement, and go to any hospital and go, hey, walk down a couple of floors, go to a nurse's station, go
Ask to volunteer.
ask to volunteer. Next thing you know, all of a sudden its perspective begins to change where you go, man, I got a lot to be grateful for. I've got a lot that I need to be really appreciative of. And when we do those things, I have found that it can turn me around to go, okay, I got a lot to be thankful for. Let me just count my blessings.
Right.
You know?
And just as perspective, like you said, like in ministry, something that I've done that I never thought about beforehand is go to visit people in the hospital. And sometimes there's family and people there that love them and are sitting with them and are there. Sometimes there is nobody. And go do a funeral for there's nobody. No family, the relationship's broken. And it is heartbreaking to sit there and think about this person that they got to that point in life. Nobody plans on it. Nobody wants to be there. But when you stop and you think about like, okay, what really does matter to me? What my career's not going to be there and visit me in the hospital.
No.
And we've been sort of lucky in the career path that Courtney has chosen and being an SLP and working in nursing homes. So a lot of times if I'm working or, we don't have childcare for the kids will just go to the nursing home with her, and they
love it.
It is so great, not only for them, but also for the people there, because it's just somebody they want to talk to. And if you've ever met Layla or Dom, they will talk your ear off all day long.
You got
No shortage of words.
But they are getting that experience of people who don't have anybody else.
Yeah.
Their children may live on the other side of the country, or they may not have kids, or whatever that looks like. And so they really get an opportunity to pour into somebody and have somebody that'll listen to all their stories that they always want to tell us that we, selfishly, sometimes I say I'm too busy for when I'm, trying to manage a house or cook or, just scrolling, and I'm not giving them the attention they probably deserve or need. But, I am extremely grateful that they have grown up with that in their life.
Yeah. And I think all those are super, super valid points, because I'm just sitting there thinking like, we're all, you got the holidays, and sometimes it's not just a holiday. You're just having a bad day. And what I would tell you is I have been there. And then like in the chaplain role or the pastor role, a call will come in that'll force me to get uncomfortable, back to another message, and all of a sudden I'm forced to go into a situation or a hospital room or a call that I'm like,
fire.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
worst day of their
and
life.
then the next thing you know, like you go, let me go help them. And you can bring, as silly as this, Gatorade, you can take Little Debbie's, you can take, like right now, if you don't have anybody, go take a favorite dessert of yours. And if you're sitting here, you go, man, I don't have anybody at Thanksgiving to hang out with or whatever. Go up to the nurse's station. Just go to any local hospital, walk into the emergency room and go, hey, I've got dessert. Watch what happens. All of a sudden they're like, do what?
Somebody thought of me?
Somebody thought of me? It's the same way. A fire station, a police station.
Nursing home.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Well,
you can
cool
nursing
one that
home.
we didn't even, I would have never thought about was when the government shut down, we had a group that he was a retired flight controller, air traffic controller. He went and took his group. I guarantee no one has ever brought that group of people a little basket with some stuff and cars. And it's not a big deal in the scheme of things, but it's somebody cares. So it's your career field. If you pick what you did, pick what you retired from.
That's a great idea. Only reason I said it's perspective. It's like we all can have bad days and it just drags us down. And what none of us have, there's days where it could be a neighbor.
Yeah.
It could be somebody you go, man, I drive by them all the time. It's like, I don't even know if they got anybody. I don't know what's going on with them. I hadn't seen them in a while. Or pick up the phone and just have a phone conversation with somebody because you just don't know how God's going to use that. And for me personally, it's the simple things. It's kind of like we talked about before. It's not a lot of money, and it may not even be a lot of time. It's just a little bit of time, a little bit of money, a little bit of focus can go a long way to go, man, I'm getting my head right. I'm seeing things clear, and I can appreciate, what God's blessed me with. And that goes all the way back to your family as well. So like wife, spouse, kids, it's like come in with a surprise for your kids, unexpected, anything, something small. Hey, I'm just thinking about you. I just want you to know that you're special to me. All of a sudden, I'm grateful for you. Then all of a sudden they're like, Dad, did you hit your head on
What's
something?
wrong with you? Are you dying?
You're not getting onto me from my room being unclean.
I listened to Andy Stanley podcast this week, and he said, inexpressed gratitude is ingratitude.
Yes.
If you don't say it, people don't know. They think you think they know. You think you do it, but it's not. But that cool neighbor story. So my neighbor behind us that shares a fence, we got to know her because my kids kept throwing stuff in the yard, right? Sandlot, right? Constantly. Yeah. And the Webbs, he had a heart attack in 2022. And she came to our house because we had just talked to her, didn't know her, but casually just helped, and she needed help. Ambulance came, he ended up passing away. We went to his funeral. So now every year since then, we take a little Christmas thing, and probably 2 to 3 times a year, we take a little basket to Miss Webb, and she just loves it. Lights up, it's great. And again, we probably should do it more. It's 2 to 3 times a year. It's 10 minutes. Right. It's literally walking to the next door. Mm-hmm. But every year she brings a Christmas gift to my kids now. And she came Halloween. It's like, I'm going to be with my grandkids, but I brought your kids goodie baskets to trick or treat.
It just
completely unprompted. Yeah. It was
that.
not a lot of time.
So what I think you ought to do is just drop your kids off with Miss Webb and y'all just get out of town.
I don't know. Miss Webb's ready for that. She's in her 80s. I don't think she'd be dead.
Hey, Miss Webb. Hey, I love you. Here's my babies. Peace.
She's not ready for that.
Instead of the baskets, I got three kids for you.
I got the gift that keeps on giving, Miss Webb.
We do have a couple people watching.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure this might be Facebook. You put it in here, but Balfer, Bolfer, is watching and says hello. I've never met a Balfer.
Now, where's he or she?
Balfer looks like a man in the picture, but Balfer, let us know in the comments. Where are you watching from? Thanks for tuning in. It looks like Bossier City on his profile there. Caitlin watching. But then Rick Richardson said, I've been in Simple Church since 2016, and I'm concerned, Justin. Are you feeling okay? You were in a sweatshirt Sunday, and it was hot.
All right. Great.
Good observation.
Is that
Rick.
Richard, you said?
Rick Richardson.
Okay, Rick, let me just explain.
I also was a little concerned.
All right, look, guys. Okay, so here's another phrase I want all of y'all to remember.
I know what it is already.
We know what's coming.
Okay, here, y'all want to finish it?
Yep.
Happy wife.
Happy life.
All right, there it is. Come on, put that on a shirt. All right. So what happens is Angie has been, I'm super grateful. She has taken over Do Good Store for me. So in other words, had the idea, launched it. We did all that stuff. And Angie has been super, donates all of her time, doesn't get paid. She just does kids ministry. She does that. And it's a lot of work. Okay. So we're trying to get it out of the red. It was in the red. So we hadn't been making money and blah, 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 blah. So we moved to volunteers. She has to coordinate all these volunteers now. Mallory's been super grateful in helping her, and we're getting all these people going on.
Everybody signed up.
So then Angie makes the products too. So she researches the products. She actually manufactures.
I was about to say, you got that picture of her pressing shirt.
Yeah, she's pressing a shirt. Okay. So every Sunday, really every Saturday night, she'll go, "Oh my, this is what you're wearing tomorrow." And I'm like, "Wait a second. I'm 56 years old. I want to wear whatever." She's like, "No, this is what you're wearing tomorrow." And I'm like, so I always look at the weather, and I told her, I was like, "Man, it's hot this tomorrow," cause I knew. And she was like, "Here's the problem, Justin. That's a sweatshirt, and that sweatshirt is really Thanksgiving colors. It's kind of got that vibe
It's
to
a cool
it."
sweatshirt.
And by the way, it really is a cool sweatshirt. It's very, very thick. I mean, it's got a cool, feel to it. It's not like a normal sweatshirt.
By January, February, it might be cool enough to wear.
Yeah, say in our area. So
Say it's gonna
I
get
go on and I put it on, and I told her because the shirt I wanted to wear, I have a brand new favorite shirt, and I'll wear it when I come back. Probably, I won't tell you what it is. It is one of my favorite because I actually got her to make it. So I'm like, "Hey, let's make this one." She does. Like, "Okay, we got it." But I was dying Sunday. All right. Then I was like, I don't know if I can get through this. And then I was thinking, how bad would it be if I, strip it off right there in the middle of the service? You know what I'm saying?
That'd be classic.
Because I was like, yes, it's hot. And then Angie's like, "It's sold out. So thank you.
It
for
worked.
all of y'all.
Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
But Rick was worried
Wife
about it.
knows best.
Yeah, Rick, thank you for caring, and
That's
just
right.
say a prayer for me. And then hopefully we have a cold snap. Because it wasn't weird the other week we had that really, really cold.
It felt great.
It was great. And I wore a black one then. It was a little
I
bit
did
lighter
like
weight.
those new colors, and the shirt she had, it was a little fall vibe.
Yeah, they working.
I like it.
Like it.
And another one.
You can do that online, by the way.
DoGoodStore.net. We'll put the link in the show notes too. I already had a note there. And then this is a cool story. Elizabeth Miller said, thankful for Simple Church. They helped my girl yesterday when she passed out at 10 o'clock service.
Yeah, we were talking about that at staff.
We did.
I hope
We
she's.
prayed
We were making sure she's okay because everybody was trying to check on that.
Let's talk about that for a second, because again, this is something I think most people would never think about. We have a great team of people
We do.
that are constantly, because you're up preaching. It's not like you can go and be the
No.
first response guy.
No.
And you're not a trained
I'm not trained
medical
to do
being.
that.
None of us. And so there's a great team of people
Doctors,
who
nurses.
you would never see,
Yep,
that you would
medical.
never know were there until you need them,
Yep.
that go and help and be able to coordinate, and firemen.
Oh
EMS.
yeah, and just for you that watch online or you listen to podcasts, we're only like 2 minutes from the fire station too. So station
If everything
6,
ever happened.
yeah, it's right there around the corner. Which is
Happened.
yeah, very very.
But they took
strategic.
great care of her. I think
Yep.
they're on the scene real fast. And
Yep.
again, you just don't know. You just
No,
don't
you
have the
don't.
logistics and plan for that if it's not your world. But
Yep.
we're glad.
And there's a lot of people that can communicate to make that happen. So if you ever have a need, just ask, and we can try to do our best, because sometimes you don't know it's coming. But if you're feeling funny or weird, then you're right. There's a great team of people here that are professionals and do it for a living, but they volunteer and help us.
Find somebody with a name tag, and
Oh, yeah.
They'll find the right person.
That's
for sure.
right.
So we're glad she's okay, Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Thanks for
absolutely.
tuning in, joining
Yep.
us. All right. So, Justin, we're getting into it. I want to hear a little bit about this car. This is the story yesterday that stood
Okay.
out to me. Your first car, $800.
Yeah. So
Shout out Glenn Myers. Right?
Glenn Meyer. So this is another thing that, like, when you're thankful, think of from the Mr. Meyer side. So me and Glenn are best friends. We grew up in the same neighborhood.
14, 15.
Yeah, we were together grew up going to do everything together. And that was Glenn's car, his first car.
We did a video or a
Yeah,
podcast
Glenn Myers,
with
he's a
him.
pastor in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what church he's at, but Glenn listens to all this too. So if he gets in here, just tell him, reply. We'll bring
look
him
for
on.
him. Come on,
When he's
Glenn.
in town one time, we'll
Oh,
bring
yeah,
him,
bring
because
him
there'll be
on.
a whole nother side of everything.
We want to
I'm
hear the
saying.
real side.
Yeah, well, this is as close as I can remember. Okay, Glenn is one of my closest friends, and the reason why is we weren't partiers or anything. I mean, we hung around with people, we did a lot of stuff, but we generally were trying to do the right thing. Not perfect, but generally trying to do the right thing. So me and him kind of connected. Well, he had that car, loved it. Okay,
What was it?
79 Camaro Berlinetta, light blue interior,
Woo.
dark blue exterior. We put the sunroof or the moonroof, whatever you want to
That
call it,
leaked constantly.
did get put in by Glenn actually, and it leaked. It always leaked. Okay. But his dad, when Glenn got a Honda Accord or something, he got like a really nice, like a memo car, like he is. He's a papaw. So he got a papaw car, and the car was there. And Mr. Myers always said, well, hey, if you want that, Justin, I'll sell it to you, but you need to, and he was so giving. Mr. Myers honestly would have given it to me. I think he really was the kind that would just said, oh, Justin, just take it up. But they did the right thing of saying, hey, go earn it.
Work towards it.
Yeah, me and Terry Seaman, another guy that goes to Simple Church, we started sacking groceries at Kroger. put all my money
Do
together.
you remember what was in an hour back then? How much were you
Oh,
making stacking groceries?
Not much.
It had to be
I rode a
like
bike.
$3.
I rode a bike. I mean, this is like the 80s, bro. Like you rode a
Stranger
bike.
things. Straight.
There is no
need to
internet. There's no, I mean, you just,
We need to get more kids on bikes.
yeah, our lady that
She's
managed,
leading that charge.
our lady that managed that Kroger, I'm sure she's dead now. She was mean.
Rest in peace.
She was a witch. We could just grouchy mean. But I was like, man,
Rest
I'm gonna
in
get,
peace.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get that Camaro, son. That's what I was thinking.
Put up with her.
So I put it all together, saved the money, and Mr. Myers was like, man, it's yours or whatever. And my brother that's the only picture we could find. My brother recently found it. He was like, man, I found a picture. And we called the car. Glenn named it. Glenn was a Christian kid too, you know, so he's like, it's called Nahum. And Nahum is a biblical book of the Bible or whatever. So he's like, Nahum, the blue car. And it's always stayed there. So I drove Nahum all the way up until she blew a gasket. All right. When she blew a gasket, I had to trade it in. Me and my brother are still like kind of mad about it. One of the funniest stories, we loved rock and roll. All right. So we were Van Halen. We were all the rock and roll.
I do know who Van Halen is.
There we
You
go.
know.
All right. First one
And
today.
this is David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. We're for both of those. So when I would pull into my house, I had a hill in my front yard. And this is when Glenn owned Nahum. And we would just be rocking out wide open stairs. Because back then in the 80s, you had everything. Jensen speakers, man.
8-track?
Subwoofers. No, man.
No,
cassettes.
Okay.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
We ran cassettes, and then eventually we came back to a disc, but this was cassettes, I'm sure. So we pull up, and it's rock and rolling, and I opened the door, and it's stuck in the hill that we lived on. So there's like a hill. So it was so loud, then all of a sudden somebody was trying to back out, so Glenn started backing up, peeled the passenger door all the way to the front, peeled the door, literally bent it back. I'm like, Glenn, you're pulling the door. So we had to do a little body work, you know, on it too. But great memories, great times, great fun, because it's rock and roll. That was loud, cutting up, having a great time. Nahum the blue car. So hopefully that's all you want to know.
People like that. That's right. I love this too. Elizabeth said, it made me feel better. Thank you to everybody. Chip showed up from nowhere.
Yeah, Chip is in
he's
the back
Batman.
cave. Oh,
Shout out to Chip. That's about how Chip shows up during the week, dude.
And
He's
he
just
comes
out of
in.
nowhere.
Can I help you? What's your problem?
Where is she?
Where is she? Where is she?
Chip out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Thank you, Chip.
I don't remember any other Batman lines, but it's pretty fun to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Chip loves.
Where is she?
Oh,
That's Bane. You remember when Bane came out?
it's just an anniversary for it.
It's my favorite villain of
movie
all
ever.
time.
I couldn't even understand a word he said. I remember thinking I was 105 when I went to the theater.
Well, remember the
He
theme
says,
came out and the audio was so bad they re-released
They
it.
relit, yeah. I remember
They
going,
re-edited
and
it.
Chip was such a positive guy on Batman. He's like, I can hear it fine.
Tell you something. Chris Nolan slander will not be tolerated in here.
No,
he needed to get it fixed. I can tell you that.
golly.
All right, sorry.
Switching gears, no more
Anyway.
Batman. Let's talk about doing some good. The Thanksgiving chair video is one you'd shown before, I think,
Yeah.
for a couple years, but it's just such a great illustration.
Where did this chair come from? I think that was a common question.
The two that I have up here?
Yes.
Physical chair at the church.
Okay, those two chairs. So I knew I was going to play the video. I knew me and Chris were going to sing. So I was trying to figure out what I was looking for old dining chairs to sit on, like
Kinda
in the
one in
video.
Right.
Mimi has everything. That is Angie's mom. If you need it, it's out there. So because we were going to Dallas with Brian Adams, I didn't have a lot of time to get all that stuff together. So I was like, hey, drop off 2 chairs. I'm going to use them, whatever it is. I came home and I had like string chairs.
Oh, I thought you were about to say like 15 chairs.
No,
Take your pick.
so then she brought 2 more chairs that were like huge, heavy chairs. I was like, and so I told Chris, I was like, as big as we are, these fat guys, we may crush these chairs. But they
Would've been
honestly,
good video.
that's the way they were made. That's no joke. I'm like, I've never seen anything like it in my life. But they're my mother-in-law's, and she's got plenty of other stuff out there. And so does Angie, by the way, but I'm thankful. Angie's
Let's
turned
be
into
honest.
furniture.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So do you.
Huh?
Let's be honest. So do you.
Okay, mine are in shed
Oh,
right now.
said that. You heard plural shits.
Yeah, well, I have a work shed and then a storage shed, and that
A
is
he shed.
children's shit. I was trying to say children's stuff, beach stuff. I mean, there's all kind of stuff. Then I have work stuff. Angie, though, and God bless her, I love her. Okay, she's now got ADHD. Okay, she's gone into furniture
Restoration.
refinishing and all that
Okay.
stuff. My garage, I have no garage anymore. I have my Jeep in there. It's covered in dust. She's
What's she doing? What's she making?
everything,
To
Evan.
sell it or do you?
Okay, so then the other day I was like, hey, Bob Vila. Y'all know who Bob Vila is?
I know Bob Vila.
Okay,
is. Never heard of Bob Vila.
That's this old house.
This is everything before Josh's time today. You remember Home Improvement?
Yeah.
It was based off Bob Vila.
Okay.
Kind of
Yeah,
the-
okay, so Angie now is Bobette Vila.
Bobette
Okay? So she's out there literally redoing all the and I'm like, Angie, I have dressers, I have nightstands, it's everywhere. So I just looked at her, I was like, hey, okay, look. I understand we're in the furniture redoing business. Well, I didn't know I was getting into it, but I know where I am now. Can we just finish one and sell one? I'm not exaggerating. I bet there are 8 pieces of furniture
What?
at my house.
Y'all got a bookshelf?
Probably so.
Some shop.
I'm looking for a bookshelf for
What
my
color
office.
you want? Because she'll make it real nice for you, too.
In about 2 years.
So we
We'll
finally,
talk after this.
to brag on her, she finally, out of nowhere, like 2 or 3 things sold this week.
you
So
go,
she was
Ann.
like, hey, we got to load this up. We got to get it out of here. And I'm like, now? I'm like,
Right
now.
now.
I mean, so we've sold some stuff. And she does amazing. I mean, it really looks great. And I would have, if you'd have told me, this is like my brother being a football fan. There is
got a
no
lot of change in
way
your life.
And
that I
eating
thought this
biscuits.
would happen. Yeah, he ate a biscuit at Cracker Barrel today. I would have never believed this. But now here it is. And she's sold. And then Mimi's like, brings extra chairs. Just tell her to refinish these and sell them. I'm like, no. Get this stuff out of here. She don't even park in the garage anymore. We have furniture. It is a furniture. I feel like
It's a working workshop.
it's a working workshop, and I cannot believe it. But hey,
Life
but I'm
changing.
thankful.
Thanks. There you go. We're not complaining.
It's perspective.
We're gratitude. You sitting in the gratitude
Yeah, we
chair.
sold some stuff. That's what I'm thankful for.
There you go.
Thanksgiving
See?
chair.
Paid off over time.
Oh,
Took a little longer.
man. So let's talk about a couple events coming up to wrap up that we would love for you to be a part of doing good. You're watching on Facebook. You're tuning in, making it to the podcast. We'd love for you to check out the Simple Church app. You can go to our Facebook, Instagram, anywhere on the socials because 2 big events coming up. We don't want you to miss. You got Jingle Jam.
Jingle Jams are
It's
fun.
fun to
miss
say. Absolutely. You're going to miss it?
I said don't.
Oh,
miss
I was going to say, what?
it. Oh, no.
Don't miss it.
No, you'll be there.
Sunday, December 7th, 6
So explain
p.m.
Jingle Jam to people. So give them a little update.
So last year was the first year we did it in the building. We have space to do these things now for kids and families. We
I
want your
wore a
whole family
milkmaid
to come.
costume.
You did have. If you are coming, listener, you don't have to dress up as anything. You can wear Christmas stuff.
Yeah,
It can
sure.
be fun. Josh on staff had to be in character.
I was
So
a
did I.
month into work here.
Hey,
Like, by the way,
Surprises.
don't forget, you were not alone, brother.
you,
You
wore
didn't,
12 of
you wore the little wings.
and you didn't have to sing.
Oh,
remember
y'all don't want that.
True.
Yeah, I had to be a singing king or something. Remember?
Christy asked me about
Oh,
singing. I was like, I don't know if I'm the one for that. I
And
don't
then
know.
we're caroling this year or something.
I was calling birds. I got a duck call.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Yeah, but so it's fun.
It's right. It's
Yeah.
skits, it's songs, it's what they do for the kids, but you want to come together as a family, do
Yes.
it all together. It's a great free event. Then Santa will be there, free cocoa and cookies. It's just something to do for Christmas that we want you to be a part
Man,
of.
you don't want to miss
A
it.
great
It's gonna be fun.
positive message.
It's a great time.
That's
Great
right.
time.
December
My kids
7th,
love it.
first Sunday, December. Get your plans.
Jingle
Invite some
Jam.
folks with you. Jingle Jam.
Jingle jam.
And then food packing.
Food packing, man. We did a little video
Video
today.
today.
This is going to be awesome. It's the largest
gonna be big.
event as far as food packing we've ever attempted to do. 145,000 meals.
And just for context, I pulled up the 2020 New Main. I think was the last time we maybe did it. I couldn't find another
can't
one
remember,
since
probably
then.
so.
But that was 50,000. So we're
So
doing
3 times.
times the size.
It takes
we did.
1,000 volunteers. So this is a great opportunity for if you're a coach, if you have a team, office. We're trying to get firefighters, policemen.
Brian
bring
Flores in here says hi.
Yeah,
He's
Brian,
the
bring
staff.
the whole, it really will be a fun time. We got Jay Watley going to DJ for us. You're going to have,
Partnering with the city of Bossier.
yeah, Bossier City's been gracious. They're giving us Bossier Civic Center. But we got to have a lot of people. So when they start signing up, it's a fun event to do something for someone else. And Haiti's been hit by so many different things. It's real extreme poverty. They don't have food, and we got so much to be grateful for. It's a way to give back. We're raising money through Dustin Nickerson, which is fun. The comedy show,
Laugh for good. There's about 200 seats left.
Yep. So you can go buy that ticket now, and all that money's going to help us pay for the food and stuff. It's a great night again. You can take your office out to the comedy show, go out to eat, go down to Bojack's, man, with a frozen Piro,
Saltgrass.
Saltgrass, get you something to eat in this local area, and then go out, watch the show. And all that money now goes to help feed other people around the world, especially those in Haiti, which is really, really tough right now. And Will McGinnis is going to be here from Audio Adrenaline, bass player for Audio Adrenaline, does hands and feet. Just had an event with Tim Tebow and for King and Country in Nashville, had a big success up there. So he will be here playing bass with us on the day that we pack food.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he's
Yeah,
playing.
he's
The
coming
21st?
in. Yeah,
So
we're
Sunday,
coming.
December
We're
21st.
going to have fun doing all that. But just really need you to get a team there. Like if it's family, if it's coworkers, if it's, if it doesn't matter,
Call
club.
your aunties, call your uncles, call them all.
So we were talking about mission trip. We were talking about experiences. This is a great
huge one
to do here. If you're not ready for that step, you're not sure, you can't get there with your families in town. If they're here, come spend a couple hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, and do something for somebody else, and you will have fun. We're going to have music. It's a great environment. There'll be people walking around talking.
Yeah, they'll train you too. They're going to walk you through how to do it. There's a little training session.
Yeah.
It don't take long at all. And really what you do is you're basically putting rice, beans, nutrition packs together inside a sealed bag. And we got to make 145,000 of those in a few hours.
And you look at it and you're like, I wouldn't even eat this, like, if it was the last thing in my cabinet.
And it's gold.
Another one of them moments on that perspective.
And we can talk about that. Yeah, it's totally 100% perspective. I'll give that on the next podcast, just make a note, and I'll talk about when we made food here and where we saw unexpectedly God did a miracle, literally, in another part of the world for us and for them. Since we talked about miracles last time, it's pretty crazy. How that food makes a huge impact. But you know what? How much time we got? I might as well tell you.
We're at 41 minutes.
All right.
Go ahead.
4 minutes. And this goes back to the miracles because I was trying to think coming over here, have I seen a miracle? Like, because I was talking about miracles and wonders and all this stuff. And I talked about kids and all those things, but this would be a miracle that I have personally witnessed that I would have never believed. A wonder of God that you go, wow. We had done Numana, which is the food packing company at that time, and they primarily focused on Africa. That's why we partnered with them. We got a new partner because they're focusing on Haiti this year. But back then we did Numana, and we would come together just like we're doing now, have a group of people, an afternoon, we'd pack this food, put it in these bags, put it in these boxes, and then ship it out and send it, not knowing where it was going to go.
And one of the cool things that's important to the story is on the boxes, we had kids color and write notes and do stuff with the boxes.
And they still, I think they'll be able to do that again too. So basically you can write Merry Christmas or We Love You or Praying for You.
Right.
So they're like handwritten notes. And some of ours were like Simple Church Loves You. We're praying for you.
There's some
just that added love.
Really good artists.
It was just fun. All right. So it gets shipped out. No idea where it's going. No idea what's going to happen. We just know
logistics. They're doing it across churches across the country.
There's
hundreds of
and
churches,
it goes all over
boxes.
Africa.
Right.
I mean, so we go to Africa, Rwanda specifically, country of Rwanda, the next year. Okay, so it's been like a whole year. We're walking around, and we have kids we sponsor in different villages all across Rwanda. Well, we're driving to go visit one of these villages, and one of the guys says, "Hey, I've never been to this village before, but it's on our way. Do y'all okay if we just pull in and see this school? Because we're trying to help these kids in the school." We're like, "Man, we got no agenda. We're here with you. Sure. I mean, let's go." So we pull over, and again, dirt roads, middle of nowhere, poverty, but there is a school located there. We get out and we're walking out. And he goes, "Oh man, it's cool. It's a cool time because it looks like they're having lunch. They don't have lunch like we have lunch. They don't have a cafeteria. They don't have a feeding program. It's just like every once in a while they have resources and they're able to share them with these schools." And I'm like, "Man, that's cool." We walk into where they're cooking the food. I asked the question, me and Bill McCullough, I'm like, "Hey man, what are they eating?" And they go, "I don't know. It's right over there." God is my witness. I look at the box and I have the pictures of it. It's on a video somewhere. It was the Simple Church boxes we packed. And it said like
a year before,
not having any idea.
Any of the places you were supposed to go. It was
it's not. It wasn't even on our agenda.
Right.
And it was, and me and Bill, literally get emotional. And I'm like, okay, God, I get it. Like it matters. And we made some videos. I had to rally. And then I started picking up all the boxes and it's our kids like saying, "We love you. Simple Church is praying for you." And you think
those moments are rocky.
Yeah. You go, "Man, okay, God, that's miraculous." And it was encouraging and we're super grateful. And it does give us perspective. And now what I'm telling you is I don't know if we'll see where these meals go. We haven't been to Haiti in many, many years now because of how unstable it is.
Mallory was signed up to go, and it was November 2020, and that's when all the stuff happened.
And
2019, right before COVID.
Yeah, and you knew too, like they had taken some missionaries and stuff, and there's people there that lived there. Will McGinnis and their whole team, Hands and Feet, they stay there, they live there, they operate there. No matter what's going on, they're there. They opened up Haiti Made too, which is we carry some of the do-good store. It's another way that they employ Haitians to make leather goods and things. There's all these different things. They're doing some amazing work down there. Well, we're partnering with them. Now, I don't know when we'll get to go back again, but we know now this food will go to Haiti for sure. We don't have any question about that. And we know what it does for those kids when they have nothing. And Haiti is really, really bad. It's way worse than Africa ever even thought about being. I tell people all the time, the worst place I've ever been in my life as far as traveling the world on a mission trip is Haiti.
And since then, the government's collapsed.
Yes, governments collapsed. You had hurricanes. I mean, the hurricane skirted it when it hit Jamaica just recently. There's so many things going on. But to know that you can, at this Christmas, when we have so much, you can take a little bit of time, have some good times doing it, teach your kids, and then you're able to actually feed people and change the world. You really can make a difference this Christmas, and we need your help to do it. So you need to mark your calendar, December the 21st. Yes. It'll start at noon. It goes from noon to 6. They go in 2 hour.
So you pick a time slot, all the forms up. We had a couple hundred people sign up first day, which y'all are incredible. Thank you, Simple Church. They're generous people that want to do it. But this is a really cool way for you to invite somebody that maybe
even your whole office. Yeah. I mean, it's not. We're not going to be preaching a great way to do. You just fed people.
You're looking for a way to help this Christmas, right?
And there's no. And I mean this. And because some people are like, why? Is this going to be weird? It's really. There's no gospel. There's no sermon. It is just simply doing good, making a difference for someone around the world. And at Christmas, when we have so much, it's the least we can do is give a couple of hours, man, and make it happen. So it's going to be awesome. Amen. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be fun.
So all that information, I know if you're driving around listening, working out, mowing your grass, thanks for doing it. Thanks for being a part of the podcast. Check it out in the show notes, or you can go on our app, the Simple Church app, or our website, find out everything, and we're going to keep talking about it for the next couple weeks because it's a big deal. Jingle Jam's going to be fun for your family. We want to give back to you and help do some good for somebody else and do some food packing.
Got a new series coming up very soon. It's not there yet, but it'll be kind of connected to that. So we'll talk a little bit more about that maybe in the next weeks.
That's awesome. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. Thanks for being on Facebook Live with us. Brian Glore and Scott Whitecotton are talking to each other now. They're not even paying attention. They're just chatting with each other.
Hey, listen, this is not a format for y'all to connect. Y'all go be friends on another format. This is here for, we're trying to change the world.
We'll take some comments that'll drive up that engagement.
Thanks for being with us. Bye-bye.
Bye. Peace.